Well, it's interesting that you say the party in power. I mean, because and every time you've talked about how we voted for so and so, and the people have to ask, you know, who are this we who voted for the speaker? It's just a moment, sir. I barely land on my questions before you answer. Who are the we who voted for the speaker and even the Senate president, even though, yes, we're focusing now on the House of Representatives. Who were the we who voted these people in? Was it the party in power?
It's the Nigerian people that voted us, and they transferred that authority to us as their representative to now vote our leaders. It is not the party that we choose.
It wasn't the party in power. It wasn't the people from the APC who finally elected or ensured that these people became leaders. Was it them? Or that did not matter at that point in time and it was non-consequential for you?
It was the APC, it was the caucuses that elected. Let me explain something to you. It is only the presiding officers, 2 of them, that the entire House will sit and elect. In our rule book, it is the other 4 positions that the caucuses will elect. Everybody will withdraw into their caucuses, and each caucus will nominate their leaders, and it will be announced on the floor. It is not the party itself from outside the parliament that will sit and nominate those people. It is APC members of the caucus of the particular zone that will bring forth that name. Let it be understood.
All right, Honorable. So now that this position is the position that your group has taken and the other group has rejected this, what is going to be the way out?
There is nothing to reject, and there is nothing to give to Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila. And the Yoruba people cannot rail us into insisting that they will have 2 positions out of 6. There are 6 zones. We of the North Central Extraction insist that the party that excluded us has not been faithful to the principle of fairness and justice.
Okay, Honorable, just one more question for you from here. I was just a little curious as to when you talk about, you know, our speaker, I want to believe that you were one of those, or your caucus was one of those who supported the emergence of Honorable Dogara as Speaker of the House of Representatives. Is that right?
No, we all took part. 358 members of the House of Representatives seated there spoke to the world that our Speaker is Honorable Dogara and not Femi Gbajabiamila.
Honorable, I think that I'm aware that there was an election, and in an election you have majority. Just a moment, sir. May I land on my question?
Not Speaker of Aliu Ahman or any honorable member or any party.
That's what I'm trying to clarify. I'm trying to ask you, I mean, that first of all, there was an election. In an election, there are always choices. Majority will always carry the day, even if it's by one person voting for an option. That majority is what will eventually carry the day. Am I right?
Yeah, right.
Exactly. So now the question would be, it would seem that another group was, it didn't mean that it did not matter. The question is, what then will you be conceding to this other group? That's your group, the majority who won. What will you be conceding to the minority?
They should go. Look, I have told you repeatedly that there is nothing that is going to the southwest of the country again out of those 6.
So are you saying, let me get you in very clear terms, are you saying that if, just a moment, Honorable, are you saying that if this other group was to bring another option, that you will eventually be able to concede that, but not anyone from the southwest? Is that what your group is saying?
That's what we are saying, that the remaining 4 zones should bring forth their leaders from the leader, the deputy leader, the whip, and the deputy whip should come from the remaining 4 zones.
Okay, so you're not asking that they come from your own caucus or from your own group or from the people?
Every member is
that what you're asking?
If Honorable Femi Gbaja decides that he wants to relinquish his citizenship of Surulere, you can come to my zone and come and contest.
Okay, but Honorable, do you see the House of Representatives moving beyond this and then getting down to legislative business? With this still going on?
Look, we have moved on.
You
we
have
our Speaker and Deputy Speaker. And on the day that we were telling Nigerians contributing to our legislative agenda was when this so-called group that insists that they must be part of the leadership came and disrupted our
There are honorable members like yourself.
See, I think the problem we have here is you, the press.
Really?
You refuse to tell Nigerians the truth about this situation.
What is the truth?
The truth is that the other side was beaten in a fair contest. And we have proceeded in reading our roadmap and ensuring that we should now support the executive and deliver the good that the people require us in terms of their welfare, improve their welfare, hit the ground running. That was what we were doing on that day, and these people came and disrupted our proceedings. So you people should ask them why and who is insisting that this government will not take off. Somebody is
allow me clear some issues here before you go, because it will seem as if you're trying, because your words needs to be defined and put in better perspective so that people understand if that is what you are or not. Some would say you are a tribal bigot because of using words like the Yoruba people, knowing full well that these is a race that is not, excuse me a moment, so that you can clear the air. We want to give you the opportunity to clear the air. When you say the Yoruba people, a moment please, when you say the Yoruba people, it will seem as if you are casting aspersion or having some grouse with that particular ethnic group. So clarify for us, if that is what it is. So do you have an issue with the Yoruba people, or it is an issue with your political party and from the region?
With the party position. That
I didn't get that because we were both talking.
Have two positions in the leadership. And I'm saying that Nigeria belongs to all of us. It doesn't belong to one ethnic group.
And you also say the press is part of this trouble in the National Assembly?
Yes, because you see, there is nothing that is strange here. We went into a fair contest, the whole world saw it, the other side was beaten, and they refused to support us. They submitted to the rules of the game when they decided that they wanted one of them to be speaker. And after the person is beaten, and then we are being accused of not conceding anything. We don't have anything to concede to them. Who are they?
Well, the best the press
they
can do,
like us, and they are honorable members representing
the best
their
the
people.
media can do.
A gentleman from Surulere only has half a local government.
We're wrapping this up.
Representing three
the
local
best the
governments.
media can do is what we're doing now. We have to ask you questions, and if you can't, well, be logical in your questioning or your answer, well, you don't expect anyone to tell you what exactly it is.
Well, as far as I am concerned, the position of the party is unfair. Excluding my zone, I will not just sit here and listen to you telling me that we are not fair because we have not offered anything to the other side.
What if you get expelled by your party?
Caucuses, if they want to be leaders from their zones.
Now you go against your party. What if you get expelled?
Expel me from my party on the basis of what? For asking for justice and fairness? Is that what APC is about?
No, you tell us. It's
thank you. We have to go, Honorable. Thank you very much indeed for talking to us today. Honorable Ahman Pategi is a member of the House of Representatives and the caucus leader on the House.